Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Total Wellness Show on 108 Praise Radio. I am your guy, your host, Terrence Hutchinson.
I'm sorry.
She started laughing at me already. Yeah. Look, happy Monday. Again, we are here. Woo! Look, we made it a whole nother week. I love Mondays.
I do too.
I love Mondays. I don't know why people be hating Mondays so much.
I love it because I've worked all the weekend.
Yeah, you know, on top of that, it's like it's a fresh week to get your mind right, get your goals in play, and do everything you have to do for the rest of the week. I like Mondays, man. I really do love Mondays, man. It's a beautiful Monday. We are blessed to be here again.
And it's not raining.
And it's definitely not raining. It is not raining. I thought it was going to be raining, but I was like, oh, this is pretty good. So anyway, before we get into the show, like I always do, I got to give thank you and big shout outs to my sponsors, because without you guys, I would not be here. You know, thank you. First, I want to thank Nurse Royce Evans. Thank you for the sponsorship and congratulations on everything you got. You're going to L.A., you're doing things over there. Wow. Congratulations to you. That's huge.
Yes, that's great.
Thank you, Dr. Troy Gathers, as well as his clothing line, 1670 clothing line. You can find him online at 1670.com. He's doing major things. And make sure you go purchase his books online, too. Beautiful, beautiful work this guy is doing, man. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Thank you to my guys in Respected Roots. Thank you for being there, man, and really showing me love and bringing me on the team and really supporting me. I really appreciate you guys. I ain't forget about training tonight. We got training. They doing major things going around the country and soon to be going around the world. They have a men beard and skincare line. It's also they have some unisex products too. The body butter is crazy. Unisex is crazy. Everything is really good. So if you're looking for, ladies, if you're looking for a great hair and skincare, a beard line for your mans, make sure you go to Respected Roots. That's www.respectedroots.com.
Wow.
Sign up for the newsletters, subscribe to the YouTube channel, everything. Okay, so that's my sponsors. Now, congratulations to my brother Jermaine and his brand new wife Danielle. They got married on Saturday in Charleston, South Carolina. Beautiful, beautiful wedding.
Sort of tuned in.
Yeah?
Yeah, I sort of tuned in.
Awesome, awesome.
Very beautiful.
Look, beautiful, elegant, dancing.
The dance was beautiful.
Everything was nice. You know, the food was great. Real authentic Tridenian food.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and a half a pineapple. That was beautiful. That blew everybody away. Authentic flavors and taste. Oh, man. It was a real nice thing. So congratulations to you guys.
Yes.
Much continued success. A long, happy life together. I love y'all. Hey, the custom-made suit. Shout out to my man. I met a new.
I saw you too.
Yeah, man, my man.
Looking sharp.
Yeah, sharp. I met a young brother who designed the wedding teams. The grooms, man, Mr. Darren down there. I call him. His name is Darren. I call him Darren Designer.
Wow.
Real great brother, really talented. He put me in the mood of a young Mr. Howard Gillespie.
Oh, I saw that.
You know?
I was like, the fit was amazing.
The fit was
amazing. Yeah.
When I tell you, like. They didn't have my whole measurements, but when I got there,
they changed them.
They brought me in, and we went to, shout out to Miss Gladys in South Carolina. I mean, you know, they got me in there.
Wow.
They got the whole team up in there, regulated.
Yeah, because you got that kind of body. Yeah. So that's a different kind of body to work with.
Yeah, it's a real, it was cool, but I was like, yo, the guy real professional, so make sure you follow him on social media. I'm going to make sure I tagged him in to tune in. So, Darren, if you're looking in, I really appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the amazing job. You had my brother looking like, I thought he was the princess of the royal wedding. I said, man, you know, you know, it's like, whoa. It's beautiful. I mean, the fit, I was like, and I said, you know what? This remind me of Howard stuff.
Yeah, but now you see from another perspective as to what it takes to put a person in clothing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can't just put anything on me and say, go on out there and walk now.
No.
That ain't gonna work. Okay, so anyway, so let me shout out to the Power of Tech Tour. I'm a part of this amazing tour. The Power of Tech Tour is a tour that's coming up starting January 9th.
Wow.
Talking about the tech world. And the power couple, I like to call them Mr. Harrison and his beautiful wife, Jamil. And they're doing a lot of things putting together in the tech world, really trying to have a school and academy they're trying to put people in to teach them the secrets of tech, the things that people are keeping behind themselves. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Most definitely.
Yeah.
And you know, they brought me on as a health and wellness speaker. You know, to
That's a good choice.
talk. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, see that, Cam? Great choice.
Yeah, great choice.
You know, just to talk about the importance of taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Why are you out there grinding and hustling and doing your thing?
Yes.
You know, because boy, I tell you.
It's
So
rough.
they brought me on. So that's June 9th. At the Car Parkway Center. I think that, Car Parkway is the center. Yeah, the Galleria.
Galleria.
Okay, I'm going to get it right now.
Okay.
I should know these things, but I know where to be.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Galleria.
Galleria. So make sure you do that. And then tour dates are coming up as we speak. Wow. And I'm hoping to touch down on a lot of these dates in different cities.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's great. We need it.
We need that.
Yeah.
And, you know, and another shout out to my man, Mr. Brian Joe Bear, excuse me. You know, he's doing a financial conference, and it's the first one of his kind. He's really honoring a lot of people who are, you know, who's really doing great things in the community as far as finances, and innovative people who have created certain things that, you know, who's really giving back to the community, who's really So once again, these people are great, and they thought of me to bring me in to talk about the importance.
But why would they not bring you in?
Because, you know, I mean, why wouldn't they not?
Why would they not bring you in?
Why would they not bring me in? Exactly. I ain't trying to get.
You set an example. I mean, you have a lot going on.
I appreciate that, you know. So it's like, wow, you know, sometimes they said, you know, well, not sometimes, you know, people would say, you know, you attract the type of people you want to be.
Oh, yes. I agree with that.
You know, and
I agree with that.
I really try to attract great quality people. So when individuals like this come in, you know, they're like, hey T, we want you to do this, we want you to do this. What you think about that? Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, then you figure it out.
Yeah.
That's when you learn how to figure things out.
Yeah, to figure things out. You
Yeah.
know, definitely.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you're just tuning in, this is the Total Wellness Show with Terrence on 108 Praise Radio, and I got my lovely guest right here. He has my phones on, have your bio in my hand. But anyway,
I'm Vanessa.
Vanessa Henderson, the International House of Van Miller.
Yes.
She's known for her knot dresses and her aesthetics.
Yes.
Now, if you don't know what aesthetics means, you need to check the definition, because that means the beauty in things.
Yes.
You know, especially in art.
Yeah.
So when she add that description of that word into her format, into her link and her bio, you know that she takes care. She really appreciates the beauty in everything that she creates.
Right. And beauty does not always necessarily mean in your clothing and the outside. What is going on with you from the inside? Because beauty for me is inside out. You can be beautiful and be so wrong on the inside until it makes you a bad person.
See, now,
I'm not going to say the other word, but you know.
Ugly.
The ugly.
I'm going to say it because, you know, this is my show, and, you know, the thing about it is you can be beautiful and have a real ugly attitude. Yes. You know, and that's not hot. That's not sexy, and a lot of people don't want to do business with you.
Right. You're right.
You know, that's kind of like a repellent to people. People be like, yo, you know, she cute and everything. He nice and everything, but he got a real bad attitude.
Bad attitude. Yeah, you're right.
You know,
you're right.
and that's bad for business. You know, and we all go through that sometimes. But it's important that we check ourselves.
That's correct.
We take personal inventory of ourselves and be like, you know what, T, you acting funny right now. Get right.
But you know what? I realized last month it actually goes back to the point of where it says it takes a village to raise a child. So, but what happens when the child missed the village? Then that's where we have to create adult villages.
Right.
So
we need a lot of adult villages.
We need some adult villages where they can go back to and get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go back again and again and get it right.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like I need to go back and get things right.
We all do. But you got to know that.
Yeah, I
know
know
that.
that.
Yeah, you gotta know that.
Every day I'd be like,
you'd be like,
yeah, you know, well, it's so funny because one thing I learned from my father back in the day, God bless his soul, is like I used to always go with him with complaints. Oh, she this and she that, and he this and that, and then he'd be like, whatever. What did you do?
Yeah, that's two sides.
And I'm like, what?
Two sides.
And he was like, yeah, you heard me. I was younger then. I was like 20, 23, something like that.
Oh, so you were out there playing.
Yeah, I was out there wilding.
Yeah, you was. You really got out of the village.
You know, yeah. And my what's that? The Jeffersons, not the Jeffersons. And Good Times.
Oh, yeah.
His laugh. Yeah, I was wilding. I was tripping.
Hey,
but
there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you grow up.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
If I haven't grown up by now, it ain't gonna happen.
No, it's not.
That's anybody.
It's not.
You know?
With anybody. I'm like that around that 50 age.
Right.
You need to have figured it out because you've lived half a century.
Why you gotta say half a century? Make it seem like you're
I'm getting ready to be 60 in me, so I understand what that good. 50 was like. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Well, you know, like mic on. You know, like you and I, you know, we've had a few conversations before, and you always have some really great, insightful thoughts that make me go like, you know, and to the point where I can't even respond. You know, I just have to take it home and ponder on it. You know, let me think about that for a couple of days and see what's going on.
But that comes from that realm of being a carrier of the light. It has taken me a lot of years to realize that when things and God puts things in you, that no matter how you try to press them down, that eventually it's going to come out. And people see you from a place that they want to see you, but they don't really know who you really are on the back. So, you know, that's part of that, you know. And I'm finding more and more lately that it keeps coming back to me, and I'm like, oh my God, you got to remember where you came from. Right,
right. Well, you know, you inspire a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm glad, and I love people, you know, and that's my main thing in life is to love people and to always treat people the way that I want to be treated.
Right,
you know, and that's one of the things that we really have to remember. So many times we forget that because I may not know what your day has been like and what happened to you on yesterday, and you get up and you can't shake that off.
Right.
So, you know, I can't hold you accountable always, not 100%,
right.
but I can, you know, to a certain degree, hold you accountable to how your reactions are. But I don't know, you know, and that's the one thing that I've learned. I don't know what you're going through, so I have to not completely just judge you.
Yeah. You know, and a lot of times that just like we all go through things, but a lot of us we do not know how to separate our personal feelings from our business relationships.
Oh, yes.
You know, and I had to figure out if I want to do business with people. I have a lot of bad days. I have, you know, not a lot, but I have some days. I have some days. I have some days, and I'd be like, you know, I really want to get at somebody, but I was like, you know what? All right, T. So I don't let my personal feelings get involved with me doing business, and I also don't let my personal feelings, you know, restrict me from doing business with anybody.
That's right.
You know, because we have to learn how to practice emotional
They may have that $1,000 you need for the month.
Yeah. I know you got it. Go on, send it in the Cash App. Go on, get it off. I am not mad at you.
I'm not mad at you.
You know what I'm saying? Anymore.
That is so true.
You know what? I thought about it. We're good now.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Now we all can eat. We all can make some money and do what we do.
You go on back to wherever it is that that you're doing.
Much love. So look, I want to. This is her magazine. This is one copy of her magazine, Impact Magazine. Y'all can see that right there. It has international. So you make sure that where you can find this at.
You can get them on Amazon, and they can also contact me, and I still can get copies for you.
All right. So anybody recognize this guy? This is Chris Tucker, comedian Chris Tucker, brother, right?
Brother, yes, Dexter.
Yeah. So and then the last issue we had.
Dion Harrell
in there.
Project Runway.
Yeah, from Project Runway. And the one before that we had
Angie Stone.
Angie Stone on it.
One before that was Tina Fierce.
Yeah, see?
Yes.
So
and the next one is going to be
Terrence
Beasley.
Hutchinson.
Terrence Hutchinson again. Okay, we're going to work on Terrence.
Yeah, we're going to work on
Tony Beasley.
Tony Beasley,
yes.
Yeah, you know what? That's what's up. Her magazine is very impactful, like the title says. This magazine right here, I'm lucky I got a feature.
Yes, you did.
In there. I'm not going to show y'all the picture. Y'all think I'm self-promoting, but whatever.
Yeah.
So I was blessed. They blessed me with that article, and now I'm blessing them with returning the favor, promote.
Yes.
Go out there and purchase this magazine, all their magazines.
Yeah. Always talking about people in the Atlanta market. That's what we really try to focus on, because we have some good things going on here.
Oh, yeah.
So we try to focus on who's doing something in the market.
Yeah. Look, it just came right on up. I ain't had
I see that.
Maybe I read it.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything there. Yeah, magic. See how God works.
Yes.
All right. So anyway,
we were glad to have you.
I appreciate that.
Great feature.
That's love right there. I really appreciate it. When I saw it, I was like, oh, they done blessed me.
He just thought he had a little something.
Yeah, I thought they came in and they done had the book in there and everything. That was love right there.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Did you see the royal wedding?
I saw parts of it. Yes.
What'd you think about the dress? You like the dress? I know you was watching it.
I love the dress.
Love the dress?
Yes, because that's my background. I am a wedding gown designer.
Right.
So I love lots and lots of fabric.
That was a long train.
That was a long. Yeah. That was actually her veil. That was attached to her.
That was her veil?
Yeah.
It was amazing. There you go. You educated me right now, because I'm thinking it's the train.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow. Because you're known for your bridal dresses and crowns and everything like that. So that's why when I was driving over here, I was like,
do you know how many people have already contacted me about that dress?
Wow. I can't believe it.
You might, you might see a little version of it.
Yeah. But it's going to be
June 2nd.
Right. But it's going to be your version
My
of
version
it.
of it.
So when you put your spin on it, everybody going to recognize that signature. They're going to be like, you know what? That's the House of Van Muller right there.
I'm excited about it.
I know you are. I can tell, but
I'm telling you, if I hadn't been busy, I would have just. It was amazing.
Now you see her body language and her facial expression. See, that ties into the word aesthetics.
Yes.
What it says, mind and emotions, the mood towards art, or
Yes.
In your case,
I'm
fashion.
passionate about it. I'm passionate. I mean, it's an everyday thing for me, because it's like, what can I do today to further who I am, you know? And I think that as artists, we have to learn not to be in competition with other people. I'm only in competition with myself.
Right.
What can I do to better me?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're doing great things, but that doesn't have anything to do
with me. Me. So I mean, why people always feel like it has to be a competition though? It's like, it's a lot. It's
tough out there.
Yeah, it's tough out there because a lot of times individuals make it tougher.
Yes.
That it has to be. It's already hard.
Yeah.
But you don't have to go out there and compete against one another.
It's not about competition.
It's not a competition.
Because nothing is new under the sun when it comes to designing and the aesthetics of things. Nothing is new.
Nothing is new. Just utilize the left side of your brain and create more.
And get some education. That is one of the most important things, is to get some education to know what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're talking about and where you're going with it.
Right. And she can say that because she taught. You taught, right?
I've taught in the community college 3 years just with a high school diploma. Yeah.
But because of your skill set and your passion, your determination to create and succeed, it's like you need to, it's a natural gift.
It's a gift. It is a gift from God, and I give him all the glory every day with it, because sometimes I create things and I look at it and I'm like, wow.
Wow. Now, I've seen the stuff. I walked in your home and they got mannequins right in the walkway.
It's the house of Van Miller.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
Y'all, you did that? I was like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Now, that Christmas tree was a gown.
Yes.
The Christmas tree. I'm scratching my head on it now. That's dope.
Because you know what? We believe that Christmas is 365.
Yeah.
So we celebrate every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah. And we ain't talking about Santa Claus.
We ain't talking about Santa.
Right.
We celebrate every day because, God has been good and we don't know nothing else to do.
Yeah. God has been good. The universe is responding.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's good now. I'm telling you, if there's anything that you really want to do, all you have to do is dream the dream right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you that. I mean, doors and opening and places that you would never believe that.
Now, so if you know anything about Miss Vanessa, like I'm still learning. We only known each other. Not even a year.
Not even a year. I saw him. I said, "Oh, okay." He was new to the market. He was on the show. I'm like, "Oh, okay. All right."
Yeah. I was always behind these scenes, or I was like, no. Then, some family members of mine, they came up and said, you need to get out there more, you need to network more, and then things just took off.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years.
3-4 months. You have like
that. But the thing about it, like we said earlier, you become, what you attract.
Yes.
And the people who you come in contact with, and you build relationships. And what happens, it's just like a job interview. Just say that, somebody introduced me for a job.
Right.
It's up to me to get the job.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to tell you, you know what? I only hire managers.
Yeah.
That's me, people that want to run stuff. I don't want to hire people that want to come and stand around and look cute.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Roll your sleeves up. Get your hands dirty.
You got to work. We got to work.
Get in there and work. And then, be open-minded and also be open to positive criticism.
That's right. You got to take feedback. You got to take feedback.
Man, I get so much feedback.
I can imagine.
I get a lot of feedback.
I can imagine your feedback.
What I do, I be like, okay, cool. I don't let that bother me.
Well,
I work
you got to
on
know
it.
when to pick them up and when to drop them off.
Yeah.
That's the thing with the day and time that we live in. You got to know how to pick people up, how to let them down easy, and it be okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's feedback and there's feedback.
Oh, yes.
And I've learned how to filter through.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, that's cool. I appreciate it. And then there's some people I hate to see coming. You can see by their facial expression, they're coming to give you some constructive criticism. You don't want to hear it.
I have a few of them. I just turn and go the other way.
Yeah.
I'm like, I might not say the right thing. So let me just turn and go the other way.
Now, one thing I can say about Miss Vanessa, I asked her one day, I was at her house, and they were actually, whenever you see me in a suit or a tux, it's them who outfits me, Mr. Howard. They put me on.
It keeps them dapper.
Keeps me dapper. I'm a shout out to Mr. Howard Gillespie, because when I was nominated for a Health and Wellness Award for the Rice Awards, that was my first time ever having on a tux.
Really?
Ever. You would never catch me in a tux. That's my first time ever wearing a bow tie.
Terrence.
Never.
Oh, wow.
Never.
That is unusual.
Everything that you see me in, he put me in, whether it's a light blue suit or different flavors. You would never see me in suits like that.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
That was amazing. So he was like, you ready to be open-minded? And I was like, yes, I want to do some things.
So you have always been in fitness, so there was never a corporate side of you?
Yeah, it was always a corporate side of me.
So there was no suit?
Yeah, it was more casual.
Oh wow!
You know,
Okay.
I have suits.
That.
I have suits definitely, but just not the tuxedos, or just not the colors that I open myself up to. You know, like the royal blue a little bit.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, that was. Oh my god!
That was
you
nice.
know, so many people. I still use that photo right on the flyer for this show. That's it's the same thing. You know, and so certain suits and tux that he outfitted me in.
Yeah, but he gets that a lot.
Yeah.
From people, they're like, man, I would have never thought to do this.
Yeah.
So he's really good at what he does.
And a lot of things that they dress me in, like shout out to Wanda Randall from My Time magazine. And then I went to I forgot the name of the show that I went to. Anyway, I had on the gold color Versace vest and the leather jeans. Now you picked that out for me.
I picked that's one of my vests that I made for Howard's collection.
You see, now this vest
has real Versace buttons on it.
Real Versace. Look, when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah,
yeah.
It's not flashy. It's real soft and elegant.
Yeah,
and it's real masculine. And with the leather jeans that they had me, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Yeah, and they actually used that picture in the magazine with an article that I contributed. That's what I said. I was like, oh, this is crazy. So everything that I'm featured in is actually in the video or in a magazine because of you guys.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy, yeah. So you need to do that all the time.
Yeah.
You gotta do that all the time.
I have to do it all the time.
Yeah.
You know. So let me ask you a question. When you see award show, what was the award show? I think it was the Billboard Awards yesterday. One of the ones that
I was doing my own show yesterday.
See, we gonna come to that.
Yeah. I didn't see the Billboard Awards. That was what's her name though? I know she was from America's Idol, the host.
Yeah. So when you see red carpet, you know, they people be like, what she got on?
For what market?
For entertainment. Entertainment.
You know what? Now we're living a day and time that fashion is just that, fashion. Fashion can be whatever it is that you want it to be. There's no, you know, in a few years back, it had to be this. But now, I mean, everything goes.
Yeah. I don't like everything.
I don't like everything either, but everything goes.
You can't put me in everything.
Yeah, well, some of the things we see are, you know, leave a little bit to the imagination, but really everything goes.
So some things I see, you know, some things I saw, I'd be like, no.
Oh, definitely. I would not, you know, send someone to the award show with that.
Yeah, like, okay, fire your stylist. Y'all need to be calling her to getting styled, okay? Everything that she's touched is either on Broadway, magazines, television, movies. And the funny thing about it, you don't know that, though, because she's so humble and so low-key with a lot of her things.
And I try to work outside the market.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're sort of, we're oversaturated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, isn't it a blessing to be oversaturated?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of time it can be overwhelming, but when you look at it, it's a great thing to be oversaturated with work.
Yeah.
You know?
April and May has been just that.
See?
I came into April, I had it on a plate, and then I had to put it on a platter, and then the platter wasn't even holding. I was like, please let April end.
Yeah.
It was so much going on.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Now, what I saw you did for the album cover of The Storm, I said to myself, the single, I said, how'd you make that out of plastic?
Because I'm a train girl. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm like, you know what? When I work with artists, I ask them to send me their music because you have to feel what that artist is feeling to be able to design to that. You just can't just throw up something and put it on there.
Right. Yeah. Now, I've seen a lot of artists and I've worked with artists, and you know, when they are feeling their best because of the outfits that you've designed for them, they actually move different. You know, they feel different, they move different, they have a sense of enlightenment. They feel healthy, they feel sexy, they feel empowered. You know, and that's a good thing, because even I felt that even myself when I wore some of the suits and the tux.
It changed you.
It changed me. Yeah. I had a psychological, spiritual, and emotional shift.
Wow. That's deep.
That's heavy.
That is deep.
That's that because I felt it. I mean, when we talk about wellness, you know, I was like, wow. I said, this feels like a. I'm like, this.
Feel like you're feeling good.
Yeah. Immediately, I was like, ooh. I said, I'm gonna kill him out here.
Hey,
you know,
that's good, right there.
That's
yeah, that's
and
good.
you know, it just like they say that you know, shopping and having on great fabrics on your skin.
Oh yeah,
is very therapeutic for you.
It's the hand.
It's the hand.
It's called the hand of the fabric.
The hand of the fabric.
Yeah, that's a term.
Yeah.
That we learn that you learn in design school.
Okay. In design school.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, she's a teacher of design. So anybody, if you
my degree is fashion design.
I know.
So that's why I tell people it's important to get education, so you know without a shadow of doubt what you're talking about.
Right. What you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're just not throwing some
Stuff
things
out
together.
there. I hear. Believe me, I hear some of the craziest things, and I'm like, what in the world are they talking about? You know, but you know, those are my counterparts.
Yeah.
My designer friends, my sisters and brothers.
That's all good.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I love them.
Show them, educate them.
I'm gonna love them.
You know,
but they gotta want to listen.
Yeah.
They gotta want to. They have to want to hear. And I think that one of the things with me personally is that I am turning 60, and I really honestly want to share with people what it is that I have.
Right.
You know, so.
Okay. So you're giving back. You're reaching.
I want to give back because you know what? I want them to always look and be able to dream to a bigger, better place.
Right.
And if you can't dream right here, you can't dream in another place.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's one thing that I really like about her because, you know, she takes time to help educate people who's coming in fashion. Yeah. You know the do's and the don'ts. Not follow the trend, but help create a new trend.
You got to create it. You got to create the trend.
See?
Yeah, you got to.
You see how she said it?
Oh, my God, you have to.
She's like, you have to.
Yeah,
it's imperative that you
if you are a designer, if you're doing wellness, if you're a photographer, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You have to create your own trend. Do not follow in someone else's footsteps.
Right. You know, and that's very important for me because, like, the industry that I'm in is overly saturated.
Oh yeah.
You know, you just like if you go out there to CVS, you're gonna find somebody. You know, so I had to look back over the last 2 years and say, who are you and what can you do different? You know, that's it's deep. Like, how do you want to make an impact? You know, because you know I wanted to be more than just weightlifting. You know? Yeah. So I wanted to touch people in a better way, so I had to go back and educate myself. Yeah. I had to study the market.
Education.
Yeah. And I had
with the word education.
Right. And so, you know, I connected with the type of individuals, you know, who I learned from. Right. I studied and who introduced me to certain people. And, you know, I can name a whole bunch of people who introduced me to certain people. But in those relationships, in that introduction, I was able to connect with them in a way where I made that relationship my own. Yeah. You know.
It's ever learning.
Yeah.
Ever learning. And you have to have an open mind to actually be able to take that in and accept it because that's one of the biggest flaws with being human. Yeah. We don't want to accept what we don't know.
Right. And there's a lot of things I still don't know, but every day I'm learning, I'm researching, I'm reading, you know, I'm Googling stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's...
You know what? Somebody gave me, Monty gave me an Alexa for my birthday last year. He says, because you always Googling stuff. So why, you know? And I put people to the test, you know, like even my team that works with me, I'm getting ready to do a new project, and I've said to them, I want to know how 2018 compares to when Jackie O was dressing.
Oh wow! Then they give you the information, right?
Yeah, so they're working on it right now. Yeah. That's their assignment.
Yeah, and you know, Jackie O was a classic woman. Yes. In her time, you know, very classic, very iconic. Yeah. You know, and you know, you want to study icons and you know I even, you know, I studied a lot of people, especially men. You know, men who are older than me. Even some men who are my age. You know, but I like their style. You know,
can go with that.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah,
I love looking at a lot of old movies from the
Turner?
70s. And
You like Turner?
Yeah, Mac Turner.
Woo,
you know,
Turner Broadcasting is like,
So you know, I love the fashion we had back then in the 60s. That we was dressing
and sexy.
Yeah,
I always say that you
super
can
sexy.
Dress and be sexy and not be naked.
And not be naked. You know, when I look back at the photos from back in the day, 60s and 70s, when I was coming up, man, the brothers was clean.
Yes, honey. And sisters were snatched,
sharp,
for real.
I mean,
snatched.
I never was the one to have the hats and everything. But
you can wear a hat.
Yeah, I can wear a hat.
You can wear,
I have to be in the mood for a hat.
But you definitely could wear a hat.
I can wear a hat.
Yeah.
I think I can wear anything. Matter of fact, I know I can wear anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And sometimes I like to pull my shirt off sometimes. I'm like, I can do whatever.
We see that, don't we, ladies?
You know, because people say, you know, you need to show more to advertise. I say, all right, then I throw it back on. I'm not really a huge big fan of that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But we see it, don't we, ladies?
Listen, if you're just tuning in, I had to change that. If you're just tuning in to the Total Wellness Show on 108 Praise Radio, and I have the very iconic Miss Vanessa Henderson right here from the International House of Van Miller.
Yes.
Google her. And I'm so blessed to have you here.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, because okay, let's talk about the event you got coming up.
Wow. It's my 60 and Me. Paris comes to Georgia. Paris in the springtime. It's definitely a show. It's more about my fashion journey here in the Atlanta market, and how I was really a broken woman when I came to this market, and Atlanta opened its arms and just took me in and made me one of their own, and I have basically been a part of almost every show that has went on here in the market, and I've never done a show that I put on. Yeah, so for my 60th birthday, that's what I've decided to do. And I'm more so inviting people to come out that have been a part of the journey. And it's really a celebration. It's my birthday, but I'm celebrating everybody that has been a part of my fashion journey.
Now, that's awesome. That's very interesting, because I would assume that you have put on plenty shows yourself.
Well, normally I'm the finale designer, so if you are the finale,
she said the
so
finale.
then why do you? You don't need to do a show, because you're always going to be featured. So I feel like I went to a seminar last year, and it talked about becoming a senior. You could be a freshman. A freshman is that person just always hanging around, really not doing anything.
Right.
And then they went on to a sophomore and a junior, and they said when you're a senior, you have the capability of putting on something of your own.
Right. So
60, I'm saying I am finally a senior, and so I want to do something special.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and I'm known as a high fashion designer. This show, I'm actually going across the board. And I have a little bit of everybody. Very diverse show. Some great entertainment. We're going to have some great food, some great drinks. And, I just want everybody to come out and enjoy, what's going on.
What
beautiful,
date is it?
June the 2nd. Yes. That's on a Saturday.
That's next week.
That's about 2 weeks out.
It's 2 weeks or next week?
No, this.
I'm lost. Sometimes I can't keep up with the week.
And it's almost a little bit less than 2 weeks.
A little bit less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of times, there's so many great events that's coming up.
Yes.
And I'm a part of a few things. So I'm trying to keep the dates in line.
Where's your calendar?
I don't like calendars. Once I have it in my head,
okay.
I know what it is.
That tells you he eats well, because he can keep up with things.
Yeah,
in his
well,
head.
but like this is I was on a video set this morning, right? I was playing an up and coming rapper.
Oh wow.
His father.
Oh, okay.
But I was on the set and I was meeting everybody, And 2 minutes later, I could not remember their name.
That happens when you.
I'd be like,
that happens when you turn 50.
Yeah,
so
but you know,
so get used to it, people.
I couldn't remember, but I'm great with faces and details.
Yeah. But you, as I've gotten older, I used to remember everybody's name. My sister would say that to me. You remember everybody's name.
Yeah.
Now it's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Now, if we've interact on numerous times, and I got you. I'll never forget your name.
Right.
You know, but if I met you, I never forgot your name because, you know, when we converse, it was impactful. So I'm like, okay, cool. But sometimes I'd be like, yo, who's that?
I know them. And you have a conversation and you walk away and you're like, ooh, what was their name?
And you be praying somebody say their name, right? Like,
I did that.
You know, say, oh, yeah. You know, I know that. So, you know, anything else coming up?
Well, let's see. So we're doing a day party on June 3rd at SO Bar. It's a summit, a fashion summit. So my party continues, and then June the 16th, we go to Colquitt, Georgia.
Where's that?
3 hours away.
What's direction?
It's near Columbus, I think. That's what it was.
85.
85, yeah.
Okay.
And it's with Victoria Hensley from America's Next Top Model. It's
America's
a big opportunity.
Big opportunity.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing.
Yeah.
So if y'all looking to get on some big platforms, whether you're a model, a fashion designer, or anything has something to do with beauty, if you're a makeup artist,
come and see
connect with her.
Yeah.
You know, because she's doing a lot right now in the industry with some major platforms.
Yeah, we have a couple of movie projects coming up. Can't talk about them right now, but we have some short films that we're working in, and that is one of the things about being a designer. You have to be diverse. You just can't be, I'm a designer. What else are you doing? So, you know, opportunities are great when you do that.
So do you guys find more gratification working on short movies versus
I love stage and
Broadway?
film.
Yeah.
I love stage and film because stage and film is like right now, you know, and shows, you do them, you come in and you go. But, you know, those people become like family. And so, And
that's a lot of work.
What, the stage?
You know, the preparation for putting all those costumes and dress suits together. That's a lot of work.
I think that we did Miami, and we did I Have a Dream, the New York Broadway musical. And I think with that show, we had like 50 people.
50 people to outfit?
On stage.
On stage.
On stage.
How do you keep up with it?
You do it over and over again, and and you have to go to rehearsals. You have to read the script. You need to know the changes. So it's like you actually become a part of whatever it is that's going on.
Okay.
That was the biggest one that we done. That was where I actually had congestive heart failure.
You did tell me that.
Yeah,
but
4 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't really want to talk about it, though.
Well, I mean, it's good because you know what? When I meet people, especially people that work a lot, and it's like you can always tell something is going on with them. Congestive heart failure and heart disease itself is 51%.
Right.
It's more than cancer and everything. So we have to talk about it.
Right.
Because it's like, for me, it was a dry hacking cough, and it just continued to build and build, and that's what happened. But you know what? I had to have a life change, and with that came better living, better everything. You know,
lifestyle
to be here, you have to be willing to change.
What were some of your strategies or tips for changes? What are the things that you implemented?
Better eating, even though that's hard, still hard for me. I think that's the most important piece, is learning to eat. And
it's the hardest.
It is hard.
That is the hardest piece.
It is hard, yeah. But this year I did a little bit better. I've started like the salad in the mason jars. So then it allows me to put the salad in the jars, put the dressing, and then when I go down to work, I can just take it with me and pick it up and eat, and not be, okay, I need to go up and eat. So, and then I did a boot camp this year that actually helped to rebuild my core. I didn't realize how I couldn't even get up hardly, but doing that, it just really, really, has made me stronger.
Right.
And yeah, he's on me right now. He's like, "You've been gone for 2 months now. You need to come back.
Need to come back. You know.
Yeah.
And see, and this is why I like to talk to people like you, because people don't understand, like it can't all be about work. You have to take time to practice self-care.
Yes.
And what that means that you have to work out, you have to eat right, you have to drink your water, you have to meditate, you have to take those little breaks in between.
Yeah.
We get so caught up in the deadlines and the commitments, and once people pay you that money, they want
that now.
They want it now. So you want to meet the demand.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you
gotta
fall
take care
short,
of yourself. You got to take care of yourself.
you have to take care of yourself. It's very important. And see, that's why people bring me on their tours and stuff like that. That's you got to remind people. You got to talk to people. And that's just what I'm talking about, because we get so excited about the work.
And looking good.
But when the work is complete, when we lay down at night, we're dead tired. But we go all day without eating.
Yeah.
We're not thinking about that.
Yeah. Yesterday was a day. See? I left here at 6 o'clock. I left here at 6 o'clock in the morning. Got to Charlotte at 11. Did fittings. 3 o'clock. Had to be back. Show was at 6 o'clock. We got done at 10 o'clock.
When did you eat?
Yesterday? Oh, I ate like 12 something. I did eat something.
12 when?
Yesterday.
Afternoon?
Daytime, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Afternoon. Yeah. Oh, I was out. Like by the time night came, I was done.
Yeah.
I was done yesterday. It was too much.
So when you guys are doing road trips for work, how strong are you to resist those certain restaurants on the road?
No, you know what? I have found that you can really go in any place you want to go. But it's what you put in your mouth.
It's the decisions that you make. It's what you spend your money on.
Yes, yeah.
I've been to the point where I've actually wanted a burger years ago, and then got it, and I looked at it. I just threw it in the garbage. I said, because I wanted that burger. I wanted it,
That happened. That just happened last week. We went to Cracker Barrel and we ordered. I guess it was the breakfast sampler. It had ham on there. And I looked at that ham and I said,
nope.
I have not had ham in 10 years maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, I left it, and Howard said, "Oh, you can make a biscuit." I'm like, I'm not. I'm all for bread. So what am I putting this thing on?
Now, Mr. Howard, last time I was over to your house, Mr. Howard, he said, you want some snacks? I'm like, I wonder what he gonna pull out for me.
You never know with Howard.
Now, Mr. Howard pulled out. Let me tell you something about Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard pulled out some smoked Gouda cheese and some nice red, the black grapes. And he cut it up for me, and he had some green grapes.
He does great presentation.
And he made a great presentation.
That's how I met him.
That's how you met him. See, Mr. Howard, he's a classic guy. He knows how to work it. Okay, so Mr. Howard brought it to the table, and he sat it there, and I looked at it. Man, 5 minutes later, I had that Gouda cheese. I had those grapes. I was good to go. I was like, okay, that's what's up. And that's another thing. It's like when people understand your lifestyle. And you over in their home, and they say, "You hungry?" I'd be like,
"What they gonna give me?"
Yeah, what they gonna give me? But they know they're gonna pull out something healthy for me. Because if you put cold pizza in front of me, I'm gonna look at you like, dude.
You know what? I tell people, if you having pizza, don't invite me.
Right, don't invite me. And I love pizza.
But you know what? I have found that Pizza Hut has a great vegetarian, thin crust. It is amazing.
Yeah. And you can ask for the whole grain or the whole wheat flour.
I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all hadn't had that, and y'all on the wellness thing.
Yeah.
Y'all better check that out.
Check that out.
It's good.
So anyway, tell everybody before we close out, tell everybody where they can find Miss Vanessa at.
Okay, IG, Van Miller International. My website is www.vanmillerinternational.com. You can find me at The House of Van Miller on Facebook, or Vanessa Henderson on Facebook. 404-290-2239.
Awesome. You heard that.
Yes.
Now listen, once again, I'm going to make this quick announcement for you guys. If you are a fashion stylist,
Yes.
anything in the arts like that,
Yes.
you need to follow her, contact her,
Yeah.
and get the education that you need that make yourself become better, stronger, and more valuable to the market or to the industry that you are trying to be in.
Because we really want Atlanta to be a fashion marketplace, and we've got to figure out how to change it to become that. You know, and we got to work together.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. I really appreciate you.
Oh yes, I love it. Love
they
it.
came
Thank
in
you
and
for
showed me
having
so
me.
much love,
Yes.
man. Next time we get Mr. Howard on it. So anyway,
Yeah.
if you're just tuning in, you missed it.
Yes, yes.
That's for sure. This is the Total Wellness Show with Terrence on 108 Praise Radio. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you go follow this iconic woman. Go get the magazine.
Yes.
I'm telling you, you
Talk
can't do
to
nothing
us.
but win.
Yeah.
Whenever I deal with them and they dress me for any event, it's their stuff that I'm wearing. So fellas, if you're looking for some suits, some tuxedos, blazers, slacks, whatever.
If you need something for the gala, because my event is a dress up event.
Dress
Come
up
see
events.
us.
Paris in
Springtime.
the springtime. So you
Yes.
know anything about fashion, you know what it is about
Yes.
Paris.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys hopefully on next Monday.
All right, y'all.
Awesome.
It's your girl, Van Miller.
That's right.
Hey.
Nigga job. Easy peasy.